Welcome to Luxury Travel, the podcast showing our stories of travelling to some of the most amazing resorts and experiences around the world. With your host, Kate Hancock and Dan Robbins.
Hi everyone, this is Kate Hancock.
And Dan Robbins.
And today we are going to talk about
Monaco.
Oh my God. It's always been a dream for me to visit Monaco.
It's the essential luxury travel destination in the world.
Yes, I think because we saw it in James Bond movie a lot, so I've always been dreaming to go there.
I know. You always see the image when they're doing their race of where the water is.
Yes.
And there's just giant yachts everywhere.
Yes, so it's a Grand Prix. So
Yep. Today's episode is sponsored by Real Paper. That's REEL. This is tree-free toilet paper. I'm not even kidding here. Made from 100% bamboo, which means it is so soft and comfortable. I love it. There's zero plastic in the packaging. The packaging and the branding, the label, it's so sexy. Home delivery, we need home delivery. It's conveniently delivered to your doorstep. You never run out of toilet paper because I have. It's terrible. Every roll purchase helps fund clean toilets for those in need, and you get free shipping. All you have to do is go to the website, realpaper.com, REEL, paper.com. Type in LUXURY to receive 25% off your order today. And believe me, you will be satisfied.
all right, so we took a train from Cannes to Monaco.
Yes. Beautiful train ride.
I was out. It was a beautiful train ride. It wasn't that far.
No, a few hours.
Few hours, yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing so many villages that looked like people just left the village and there's just structures left. They probably have been there for hundreds of years. And I just think to myself, I want to buy that place and I want to move there.
Wow.
And be right in between Cannes and Monaco.
Yeah.
And just hop on the train in 20, 30 minutes. You can go to either one.
Yes. And so the train was a little bit older train, but it's not nasty like the one in Italy. So this one it was decent, but not new.
No, it was comfortable.
It was comfortable.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. And when we arrived, so you arrive in this big station and we were starving and we don't know where to go. There's not much taxi going on.
No, there was not a lot of taxis. I think because people don't want to do that job.
Yeah.
And there was cobblestones. You had to walk. Everything is like uphill.
Yes.
I remember that. So you're just
we
walking.
We were tagging our luggage and there's no taxi. It was crazy. And it's like, we don't know. Well, they said everything you can just walk. It's not that big of a place. And so we found this regular store and they have a rotisserie chicken.
Yep, bought the rotisserie chicken.
Yes. And we keep on walking and finally we found our hotel. So we stayed at this Hotel Metropole.
Yes, the Metropole that has a few 2 or 3 Joel Robuchon restaurants. All multiple Michelin stars. So that was a highlight, which I know we'll go into later.
Yes. That was, I remember the brick entrance.
Yes, you arrive and it's very long entrance that wraps around in a U shape. So when you arrive, you see the plants everywhere. I know they have some really beautiful gardens. And
there's some fountains.
So it looked from arrival, I think I was pleasantly surprised about how well it was tucked away and how well it looked.
Yes. And it wasn't that far from the main train station. I think we probably walked for like less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I know we passed by the casino, which was very close.
It was just like the weird thing is having a luggage and the hilly part was very hard to navigate.
Yes, I'm sure now they have Uber. I don't think Uber existed at this time. It was very difficult getting your luggage around. I would not suggest to walk around with large luggage. you'll be very tired.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. When you arrive in a hotel, it kind of reminds me of the wind. It has some really velvet color of green and reds, and you can smell an old perfume, like very old and strong. Reminds me of Youth Do from Estee Lauder, like the very first perfume that she created. And it stinks for me because I'm not into a heavy scent perfume. I was like, wow, this reminds me in the 1950s fragrance.
Yeah, the hotel from the outside it looks like it's going to be a newer, but inside
It's older.
it's older. Some of it looks older.
Yeah, I love how they have a nice balcony in your room, but it is a super comfortable hotel. The bed sheets super nice, and the toiletries have all Hermes toiletries, which I've decided not to use all of them. I kept it in my bag. I normally don't collect them, but this particular instance, I save it and I still have it in my bathroom.
I know, yes, we
Yeah,
do. Every time we look at those, we think of Monaco. But yeah, they definitely did not spare the details in the room, like you said, the linens, the comfortable of the bed.
Yes. You know, the rooms kind of reminds me of the Plaza Hotel in New York, that kind of old feel.
Yes, the furniture
Yes, the
inside.
furniture inside's kind of similar. But I remember we were starving right when we first arrived, so we ordered this burger, and it was €50, and I kid you not, it looks like a slider, like a mini.
It was actually mini burgers. It was two tiny mini burgers because we were gonna split it.
Yes.
And we were still hungry after.
Yeah, it was a €50, and it was so tiny. It's like a kid's burger, like tiny.
Yeah, it was very small.
All right, so we were starving. That burger did not fill us up because it was a long travel. So we asked the front desk, we wanted to eat. Can you give us a restaurant?
Yes, and we went to Yoshi, which is it's right outside. So it's in the same area. It's still part of the hotel.
Yes.
Which is a sushi restaurant. We figured, let's try sushi in Monaco. It seemed like the best idea. You're right near the ocean. It's probably going to be very luxurious sushi.
And yeah, and the funny thing is, when we were there, we were dressing down. We just want to grab a bite to eat. We did not know that this place is so special. We have zero clue.
Yeah, I don't think we knew it was a Joel Robuchon restaurant, nor did we know that it was a Michelin star restaurant. So when we walked in, everybody was dressed up.
And they were like
ties,
yes, and we all looked like we just arrived from a train ride. It was really funny. Yes. We felt so out of place.
I know, but we sat at the bar too, which is great. There's a very, very small bar, and it's right where they make the food. And I remember them yelling, "Yes, chef. Thank you, chef."
Yeah, it was really weird because the chef, he was not nice at all. Like, kind of very arrogant, like you're not doing good enough. That kind of attitude.
He was very intense.
He was so intense. I do not want to work with that guy.
Yeah, it wouldn't go well.
Yeah, it seems like everything they do, it's not right. And he never smiled, never compliment them. It was an art, but it's very uncomfortable.
It was when you're watching.
But
it was great to see how they made. I've never seen sushi at this level. This is next level luxury sushi. There was gold flakes on, I think, every piece of sushi that went out. I've never seen gold on sushi before.
Yeah, so again, we don't know what to expect. We don't know who these people are. All we know is everyone dressed up, and we're there so out of place. For some reason, we got reservation because the fact that we stayed in the Hotel Metropole, and this sushi restaurant is part of the hotel building, so we were able to get in without having to do a reservation.
Yeah, it was very small. There was only a few tables. It was very dark, very dim in there.
It's very romantic
for
people.
Romantic, yes.
Yeah, and then we were like, we're not sure about this, but we're here. And then we look at the menu, and it was like €50 for a sushi.
Yeah, one piece of sushi, not a roll of sushi.
It was
One
piece.
single piece of sushi was 50 euro.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to like, I don't know. I think we were looking at each other. I almost wanted to cry because I'm not really willing to spend that money. We don't really know. I think it's okay if you're prepared where you're going, how much you're willing to spend. We were just hungry. We thought we just wanted to grab a bite.
We were not prepared for fine dining.
Yes, we
Sushi.
were not prepared for fine dining sushi. And I'm not a very big sushi fan. And I remember they gave us this towel for you to wipe your face. And everyone was like, we're looking at each other like everyone looks dressed up and they're on a date, like romantic date. And so I think we ordered a couple, maybe 3 sushi. Yeah. And we were, oh my God. So we tried it. Well, sushi to me tastes like regular sushi. I'm not a sushi connoisseur, so I don't know what to expect.
I think at this time, you didn't really eat sushi. I never ate sushi. So I think this is before the time of us wanting to eat sushi and me exploring more seafood. So it was we were not prepared for this situation.
Prepared for this situation. So, and we were already there. And then we felt obliged that we need to order because we were able to get in with no reservation. And I don't think they were happy that we only ordered 3 sushi, to be honest.
They did not seem too happy. I remember the wait staff was not too happy about us ordering a few.
Yeah, and plus we don't really look the part. We look like regular, just walking around. We just wanted to grab a bite, right? Not knowing we ended up with this Michelin star sushi place.
Yes.
And so we paid our bill. They were not looking too happy with us. You know what happened after we paid our bill? They gave us a bundt cake.
Yes. The best part of the meal.
A whole bundt cake. Yes.
Not a piece.
No, a whole bundt cake. I was like, man, that made your sushi worth it because they gave us a big bundt cake and we ended up eating because we were still starving.
I know. So out of the 2 small sliders, the few small sushi, and in the end, we were finally full from a free bundt cake.
Yes.
Which is very delicious, by the way.
That bundt cake really created a great experience for us. We felt out of place. We were not expecting the price. The fact that they gave us the bundt cake, I was like, wow, what an amazing experience. And then the funny thing is, we didn't really realize who these people are. We didn't realize it after the fact when we left Monaco.
Yeah,
we started Googling it.
Yes. I don't think we really realized until we went to the Joe Robuchon restaurant in Vegas.
Yeah, we have no clue.
Understand what these restaurants, who is Joe Robuchon, what is it all about?
Yeah, we have zero clue.
And this was his first Japanese restaurant.
Yes, actually. It's so special. And we were so happy about the bundt cake, and there was the thank you note. And that really creates the most memorable experience in Monaco, the bundt cake.
I
was surprised and delighted with the bundt cake.
Yeah.
How can a bundt cake just made you so happy?
Yeah. That was great.
So that was really great. So we ended up walking around. It was late at night. I mean, you can walk everywhere. I ended up going to this consignment shop of designer stuff. And I kid you not, this is 2 store. Once we were there, they gave me some bubbly. So they'll make sure you have enough champagne, and you ended up spending. But I've never seen a secondhand store with so much Birkin bags in display.
I didn't even know what a Birkin bag was, but I found out that day what it is.
Yeah, so we were there. There's so many Birkin bags, wall to wall, and it was amazing. I got a few pieces there. The euros were not strong at that time, so I ended up 2 bags, really unique bags. I still have some blue of those. Not the Birkin bag, but a classic Chanel, which I will always remember Monaco and the bundt cake.
I know. I think they even had the gator skin
Yes.
Birkin bag.
Yes. And I even keep in touch with those people because they wanted to buy some whatever you have. But it was an amazing experience. And then we ended up visiting the Grand Prix with his taxi driver, and he was super nice.
That was a great experience. It felt like we were on the Grand Prix because he was
driving like transporter.
Fast. He was driving transporter
style.
He wanted to fit in. I know we had to get back to was it the airport or the
Yes.
I don't know, we were flying or we're taking the train.
Yeah, we're flying. We have to rush.
And so he wanted to rush, but also show us everything that he possibly could.
He was so nice.
In a very short time, and he was driving fast, but we saw a lot
in that
short time.
Yeah, we stopped by looking at this boat, so it was so amazing. And like truly, what you see on TV, Monaco, it's what what's exactly in real life. Not some of those places where it just looks cool on TV and it looks dirty and dungy in real life, but this really like looks real.
Yeah, you don't need to spend too many days there. You can do everything in a very short time. I think it's good if you're going to want to relax. If you want to have fine dining, there's a lot of fine dining restaurants, really high-end food, high-end hotels. If you want to be relaxed in that type of environment, it's a great place. It's not great if you want to do a lot of sightseeing.
Yeah, it's so small.
Old world European. That's not really what they're all about.
Yeah, it's this beautiful ocean view when you're driving in the Grand Prix, and it was a super unique day, and I wish we could stay longer, but we stayed at this hotel Metropole, and it was beautiful. We had an amazing time, and it was a great night's sleep. The bed is so comfortable.
Yeah.
It was so classy, and I would love to come back. This is one of the places that I would love to come back to Monaco.
I would like to go back. And now that we know what we know.
Yes. I will make sure I'll not be ending up in a sushi place where we're not expecting how much to pay. Yeah. Well, thank you for listening, guys. And
thanks, everybody. Make sure to subscribe, share with your friends, leave a review. Check out our blog and our publication. You can see all the images and videos from our stay.
Yes, and we appreciate you. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share with your friends. Visit katehancock.com so you don't miss out on the next episode.